Hi, today I'm going to be focusing on some yoga stretches, and we'll start with some breathing or pranayama to just help calm our bodies and calm our minds. When you're practicing your breath work or your pranayama, you may do your normal breath, or you may come into your yogic breath or your ujjayi breath. So, um, let's go ahead and bring our hands in front of our hearts in prayer or gratitude. You keep your eyes open or closed. We're just going to take a few breaths. You're going to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth if you're practicing your normal breath. If you're doing your yogic breath or ujjayi breath, you would breathe in through your nose and out through your nose with your mouth closed, directing the breath towards the back of your throat, creating a nice calming sound as if you're listening to the ocean, or the sound your breath might make if you're fogging up a mirror with your breath. Let's just take a few breaths. Let's just take 5. So either breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, or in through your nose and out through your nose with your mouth closed, creating that nice calming sound, maybe of the ocean. We sometimes call this the sounding breath. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. One more breath. Okay, now we have our mind and bodies just relaxed and settled in. We'll start by interlacing our fingers and pressing the palms forward. As you relax your shoulders down your back, lift tall through the crown of your head. Let your hips just melt down towards the floor. Keep reaching tall through the crown of the head. Feel the space opening between your ribs. Imagine someone has tied a string to the crown of your head, lifting your spine a little bit taller. Let's go ahead and release the fingers and let's interlace them behind your back. We're going to broaden through the chest and the shoulders. A lot of our stress is held in our neck and our shoulders, so we're trying to train those muscles to bring those shoulders away from the front of the body. Let your hands just reach down towards the floor. Keep drawing the shoulders away from the front of the body. Then let's release the fingers. And then we're going to open to the side. So take your right hand, bring the hand down to the edge of your mat. We're going to press the palm down and open up through the left side of the body. Bring the shoulder away from your ear. Let the weight of your head relax towards the shoulder as best as you can. And then taking the extended hand to the top of your head, we're going to pull the head gently away from the shoulder. Keep reaching that right hand down to the edge of your mat, making that space between the head and the neck. Gentle resistance or pressure. Continue to breathe through your stretch, and then bringing your head back to neutral. Let's release the hand from the head, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. Pressing your left hand down, open up through the right side of the body. Bring the shoulder away from your ear, and let the weight of your head relax towards the shoulder. And then taking the arm that's reaching up to the ceiling, hand comes to the top of your head. We're going to gently pull the head away from the shoulder. Keep reaching that left hand down to the edge of your mat. Feeling that gentle stretch. And continue to breathe. Okay, on your next breath, bringing that head back to neutral. Let's release the hand from the head. Okay, now we're going to move into our hips. So I'd like you to move back so you can maybe see me a little better. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. You can either bring your hands around your ankles or up towards your toes, depending on what your flexibility and range of motion is this morning. Let's take a deep breath in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, gently pressing open through the hips. Letting the upper body relax down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, opening through the hips. Okay, let's do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, gently opening through the hips. Okay, let's slowly bring our bodies back to center. Now, if that felt like a really good stretch, you can always hang out there a little bit longer and just take a few breaths. But for today, I want to try and get as much as I can in this short period of time for you to do on your own. Let's go ahead and bring those feet back with the ankles crossed, or whatever's a comfortable seated position for you. We're going to come into a spinal twist. So let's take a deep breath in, stretch the arms overhead, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, twist to your right side. Let the hands come to the front and back of the body. As you inhale, focus on lengthening the spine. Exhale, focusing on the twist. If you wanted a deeper twist, you can take that front hand to the outside of your right leg. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, focus on the twist or the release. Let's take a few breaths. Feel that nice spinal released in the hips and the back. Okay, on the next breath, let's release the twist, extend the arms overhead, and then we're going to twist to the other side. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, focus on the twist or the release. Let's take a few more breaths. Okay, on your next breath, let's stretch the arms overhead, and as you exhale, we're releasing the hands to the side. Okay, now we're going to move into the hamstrings, so let's extend our legs forward. Feet are about hip width apart. Stretch the arms overhead, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge from your hips and gently fold forward. Letting the hands rest on the shins, the ankles, the feet, the thighs, softening the elbows, and then relax the upper body. Continue to breathe. And then let's walk those hands back towards the hips. Then we're going to come back to that comfortable seated position. Let's take our fingertips to the tops of the shoulders and we're going to bring those elbows forward as we rotate back. Let's take a few more rotations. And then changing directions. This is great for loosening up the shoulders, tightness around the head and the neck and the chest area. Okay, now we're going to move into a few more gentle stretches. This is a great way just to start your day. Let's come onto the hands and knees. If you need to have something under the knees for support, you can always put a blanket under there. I'm going to come sideways so it's a little bit easier to see. So your back is nice and flat, neutral spine. We're going to inhale, draw the shoulders back, lift the heart forward. And as you exhale, going to round the spine. Inhale, shoulders back, heart lifts forward. Exhale, round the spine. One more time. Inhale, shoulders back, heart lifts forward. Exhale, round the spine. Okay, let's flatten out our backs. And then we're going to move back into a child's pose to finish off our morning stretch. So let's go ahead and bring the knees about hip width apart. You can go a little bit wider if you need to. And then we're going to stretch the arms forward and sit the hips all the way back. Now your forehead can come down to the mat if that's in your body today. You could also take a block, bring it under the crown of the head. If you can't reach your head down and you want to get a bigger stretch. See if I can get a better visual here for child's pose. This is one of my favorite stretches. Just going to take a few more breaths here. Just feel the hips reaching towards the heels. Feel that stretch in the shoulders and the upper body. Continuing to breathe. We're going to come back into that comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Draw the shoulders up towards your ears. You're going to tense that neck and slowly release down. Okay, deep breath in. Shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, release. One more time. Deep breath in. Shoulders to the ears, and exhale. Slowly release. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day.